how I did this Easter decor under $10. It was hosted by twoyoots on YouTube. Stay tuned and I'll show you how I did it.
Hey guys, this is Janscrazylife, and I'm going to do a Dollar Tree DIY with you. It is basically a collab. So what you're going to need is this is just a canvas, and they sell them. You can use a coupon on them at Michael's for inexpensive. I got this one at Marshall's. It was clearance for $4.50. This is kind of a big one. It even came with markers, but they have them even cheaper than this. And I think I didn't pay $4.50. I think this was actually $3 and ended up being. You're going to need, hold on, I'll move that out of the way. You're going to need some glue sticks, a glue gun, a hot glue gun, some foam circles, or you can always cut these out yourself, just the shape of an egg, some buttons, any color you choose, and that's what these are. I just have a towel. This says Easter on it. I bought this at the Dollar Tree. And then I also bought this little decorative sign at the Dollar Tree. It was $1. So stay tuned if you want to see how to make this.
Okay, so what I'm doing now, guys, is I got this Easter towel from the Dollar Tree, and I am just kind of pulling it taut over the canvas frame, and I'm kind of lining it up how I want it to go. And then you'll see me flip it over, and I'm going to cut the excess off of it. And once you remove the excess, then I'm going to cut these little notches in the corner, the squares off, so when you're hot gluing it, it doesn't have excess in the corner. And I'm going to do this to both sides. You'll see me flip it over. So you're just going to hot glue it down. And be careful because the hot glue is hot and it's cloth, so it kind of bleeds through. You'll see me start with just my fingers, and then after a while I'll get like a little stick. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm cutting the excess off. And then I'm going to cut these corners. I'm just lining it up and making sure it's pulled tight so there's not anything left over. And then I'm going to cut the little squares out of the corner. If you just line up where you cut to the corner and cut it off, that way you won't have excess again. And I'm just going to do that on both corners and then hot glue that down. And once you hot glue it all down, you're going to, well, on the two sides, you're going to take the other sides and you're going to hot glue those down as well. Just make sure when you're hot gluing it that you're kind of pulling it, but not too much, but you just want to get it straight. And so now I'm taking this foam that I had, and this was just a circle, and I was kind of figuring out where I wanted it to go, and I decided in the middle. It had glitter on it, so I was getting it off. So I am just lining that up, and I was kind of messing around with the signs or other things, but I decided in the end it was so cute and it kind of had a lot of color, so I was just going to keep it kind of simple, and I ended up just using the buttons and the foam square and the towel, which of course kept the cost down as well. And you can pretty much do this with any towel, any color. And so what I'm doing is I'm just going to hot glue this foam down to the towel, and I just am just kind of focused at the top because hot glue dries really quickly. So I'm just pressing it in, making sure it's lined up. And then you'll see me go back with the hot glue gun and get that bottom done so that it all sticks really good, because you want to make sure this is on really good out of all the things. Of course, you want to make sure the towel is, but you want to make sure this foam square is as well, because you're going to put weight of the buttons on there. So I'm just making sure, making sure that I found a little edge that's coming up. So I'm just making sure I got this glued down really well. And so at this point, I'm going to put my buttons on, and I'm just kind of looking. I kind of wish I was that person that could put like the buttons on random, and like I tried to do it, but I think I'm kind of like, no, there's a yellow one right there. So I'm kind of like, okay, I need to do red. But then if I do, so yeah, my OCD was kicking in as I was making this project. Be careful when you're doing this too, because it has those holes, so it can burn you. But I did notice as I was putting it at the beginning, at the bottom, somewhere along the edge, I thought, no, I need to start in the middle and work my way out. So you always want to work from the middle and then out. And I thought about that. After a couple of buttons, you'll see me go to the middle and then work my way out. And then the hot glue is bothering me. It's like the little string. So you'll see me, do that. So here is the middle part, and here's the middle part, and I'm gluing that part on, and I'm kind of just giving you a little idea. Yeah, it's good to work from the middle out, not like, especially around a curved edge. So after I glue the first layer on, this is what it looks like. So this is the whole first layer, and I kind of went over the foam so it blended, and there's little gaps. So you'll kind of see it, but it's green, so it kind of blends, but that is where I'm going to focus on my second layer. So I'm going to focus on my second layer over the little gaps where there aren't buttons. And so I just kind of, you know, work. I thought about it too, and I'm like, okay, we need to work in, but then you'll see me just randomly going and sticking. This was the fun part for me. So I kind of was just sticking it and putting it in random places and making it dimensional. I mean, I only went up 2 layers, but you could probably go, because I was trying to keep the cost down too, but you could probably go a couple layers, use any color, any towel, any button. And I think that this is, you know, this project came out really good, and it's so cute. So you'll just see me go and just glue the buttons in just random places. And that orange is really, that green is so pretty. It's really vibrant, and I loved it. I don't know, I kind of like the idea that Easter reminds me of kids, and I like that these were all like your basic like kid colors and Crayola colors. Like I thought about pastel, because I did buy some pastel buttons, so I think I might make a pastel one of these. But I really loved how bright these colors were as I was doing this. And I just kind of went slow with this so you guys can get an idea of how to put on the second layer. And you just want to make sure they're glued on really good, because you're going to hang this up. So, and it's hot too. That glue is hot. So I'm kind of being really careful as I'm pushing them on and pulling those strings out from the hot glue. So is it only me that doesn't enjoy hot glue guns? I mean, it's super fast, and I'm a kind of gratification person where I'm like instant gratification, like get it done, get it done. And, but it's so messy and so messy and so messy. But anyway, so I'm just gluing the buttons on, and this project's so cute, and you could pretty much, like, besides the hot glue, have someone help you with kids or whatever. But this is how it looked like at the end, and it's kind of 3-dimensional, and I'm kind of showing you. And here you go. And here's a picture of it hanging on the wall. And I want to thank twoyoots for hosting this. That was super nice of them. You guys don't forget to look in the description box below and check out all the other crafters. They're all doing the same thing, where we're all doing an Easter decor under $10. And so I hope that you guys like this video. If you have, like or subscribe. If you're from my channel and you're going somewhere else, please let them know Janscrazylife sent you. And I want to wish everyone happy Easter if I don't before then. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.